Should have taken Samson in with us.
He'll be missing his mum, in his own way. They'll have helped each other through the night.
And worrying about Sam. What if he crumbles in public, says something he shouldn't?
Samson's starving.
I'll take him.
No, he wants his dad.
You've got to start thinking about the funeral, love.
Yeah. We can make all the arrangements.
No, Ta. Me and Alice talked loads about how she wanted things. I promised her I'd sort them.
Oh, is that the money for the beds?
I was going to write you a cheque if that's okay.
I prefer cash. I can get it changed at the airport.
Well, that happens to be right.
Oh?
I'll sort Jasmine's out later.
Thanks, Ashley. Oh, and I put some jumble aside for you.
Oh, super. How are we going to see you boys off, then?
Oh, no, Laurel. I don't want any fuss. I just want to slope off. And Ivan feels the same.
Oh.
This alarm is as temperamental as that wretched grill of yours.
It had better not be broken.
I was planning to surprise you.
By vandalising my home?
I singed some toast, preparing a breakfast in bed for you by way of thanks for your hospitality.
You mean to say that you contemplated entering my room? Talk about impropriety. It's bad enough that you're in my living room in your night attire.
Well, you can talk.
I thought that I was on the cusp of being burnt to a crisp. Oh!
I'm sorry I denied you the chance to act out St. Joan.
Listen,
Well, don't you dare use Alice's death to try and wheedle your way back in with us.
Sam's my brother. I just want to help out.
You're the last person anyone round here wants help from.
Alice always saw the good in folk, no matter what. So should we.
Well, if there's that I can do.
You've said your piece, now go.
Please don't argue. Alice is out of pain now. We've all got to be glad for it.
I dare say I shall never quite recover from the sight of seeing Edna Birch in her wincey at night.
Could you keep your voice down? Edna would be mortified if she knew we were discussing our undergarments in public.
Oh, don't be so puritanical. Anyway, a nightie isn't part of her underwear. Although, I've seen those as well, and more's the pity. Delicately draped over the bath to dry. Laurel tells me that Simon's all ready for the off. Is it today he goes?
The answer's no.
Oh, please, son. I feel as though I'm plummeting into the depths of despair.
Moving back in with us just isn't feasible.
But
I'm not discussing it any further.
Why the frown, young man?
Poison dart frogs?
You what?
Costa Rica's full of them, and they're deadly. Oh, I get a bit twitchy about travelling.
If I was in your shoes, you're about to start on the most amazing adventure.
Yeah. I'll feel better when I'm on the plane and away from here.
This coffee's like diddle. If I'd known how long the cafe refurb would take, I'd have persuaded Viv not to bother. You're in the right state, aren't you?
Just won't sink in. I know Alice was ill, but I just can't get over the fact she was only a few years older than me.
Get yourself home.
Can't. I've got that order to start.
Oh, I'll manage.
Oh, thanks, Val.
Hey, when are you and Ivan off? I need an excuse to get smashed.
Oh, no, we're gonna go quietly.
Nonsense. Us Geordies are an endangered species round here now. Hey, we'll crack open the brew and have a sing-song. My cushy Butterfield is second to none. She's a beer glass, she's a bonny lass.
I think we'll just save the celebrations till you come over to visit, eh?
Oh, well, don't do anything I wouldn't do. That leaves you plenty of scope.
I should think the last thing you want is fun farewells in the world.
Yeah, although I've got a feeling that Laurel's planning something. She's got a glint in her eye.
Yes, that glint. But why don't you go now? You've got everything you need, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose we could. Well, there's nothing to keep us mooching about here.
I'd be on the next bus, waving my passport with glee.
Passport!
I'm so sorry for your loss, Sam.
Everyone's going to miss her.
I have to make her funeral really special. So, will you do the flowers, Mrs. Birch?
Oh, I'll do her proud.
Phone Leslie? I'll drive him to Durham for a new passport myself if I have to. Anything to get this place to ourselves.
I've been thinking about what we could do with the extra space.
Now, don't start on about Dad.
It's not the same without him, and you know it.
No, Mum. Forget about me jabs. I need to find me passport. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the one. I'll call you later.
Was she any help?
No. She put it in a very safe place. The cabinet in the back bedroom.
Well, good old Leslie.
Which I sold to Rodney.
Listen, everyone. What are we going to do for Simon and Ivan?
Well, I have been trying to persuade this penny-pinching beggar here to host an impromptu bash.
If they want to leave without any fuss, we should let them.
Dad's right. They've already said their goodbyes.
Well, come on, we're going to have to do something. Show we care.
Some of us don't.
Oh, why is it laughing?
I have used many colourful adjectives to describe you in the past, Rodders, but churlish has never been one of them. It's not every day you say farewell to two would-be son-in-laws.
Yeah, well, I suppose you do have a point.
I'm still very worried about you, sweetheart. He'd better not be making a nuisance of himself.
He's not, Grandpa.
The mood I'm in, I'll have his guts for garters. And then present them to Edna.
Whatever happened between us, it's definitely over.
You can't avoid me forever.
I was as much in the dark about this as you were. You've got to believe us. If I could go back and make things different, I would like a shot.
You're a snivelling creep! And I don't want to listen to you whining!
Why are you interested if it makes you feel better?
There's been a lot of rotten apples in this family. But our Sam has never been one of them. And if that changes because of this, I'll do a hell of a lot more than hit you, boy. I want you out of my house! And you're going to keep what has happened to yourself. This is a secret that is going to be buried with Alice. Got that?
Yeah.
Get gone.
Rodney, you in?
Yeah. Simon, here.
Oh, I need to check that cabinet that you bought. It's got my passport in.
I sold it half an hour ago. I didn't think to look in the drawers.
Oh, neither did I. I was meant to be leaving today.
Ah, well, there's no problem. One of my regulars bought it. Miss Watson. She's a leading light with the Dyke WI.
Oh, well, can you phone her and tell her I'll call round and collect it?
Yeah, of course. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got a few things to clear up here first, but I'll go round and collect it myself for you. Farewell favour.
All right, thanks. Can you text us as soon as you got it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Well, don't worry. Rodney will get it back.
Good news?
Well, it looks like it. I'm off to the shop. Do you want anything?
Oh, no, Tar.
I'll arrange to meet Sam at the church if they're going to be hanging around here.
Oh, well, give 'em my love, won't you?
How are you feeling?
Grandpa's cheered me up.
Even in purgatory, I can still bring a ray of sunshine to those whom I hold dear.
All right, everybody misses you. Me included, you can move back in.
Well, I can hardly wait to see the face of that harridan when I tell her what to do with her house rules.
Well, you'll have your fair share of rules to obey here. I run a tight ship too.
Edna will undoubtedly be as delighted as you are.
Edna is only delighted when she's moaning, and my leaving will be one less thing for her to lament.
Right, I'm off to school.
Oh, sorry, Jasmine. Simon took all my cash, so a cheque's going to have to do after all. I made it payable to the college. Is that right?
Yeah? See you later.
See you, Mal. I'm no longer welcome round here, and is it any wonder why?
No, listen to me. I'm going to speak to Zach, and I'm going to make him try and see that what we did was for the best.
What we did? You didn't give me any choice in the matter. Why couldn't you just have been honest with me about them drugs?
I was wrong. I'm so sorry.
The only thing stopping me going mental is knowing that if Alice hadn't gone like this, they'd have found another way. Maybe not as neat, and that doesn't let you off the hook for framing me to take the flak.
I didn't, Eli.
Yeah, well, let's not lose any sleep over it, eh? Let's leave that to me and all.
What's going on, precious?
I wish I could tell you, Grandpa. I can't.
Is it that little matter we've already discussed? You were being honest with me.
Yeah, of course I was.
Then I respect your privacy. But you've got to let me help. I saw the storm clouds gather when Ashley handed you that check. You wanted cash. I have an idea.
So, the booze is on you, Pop?
The Merediths have had enough out of me. And as for Ivan...
Mother was right about the penny pinching.
Yeah, all right. Wine and beer only, though. Thought I'd done enough here in arranging for our so-called guests of honour to be here in the first place.
I lose. Another game?
What's from Rodney? Got passport. Meet in pub after 5.
Oh, well, there's no need to panic then. Who knows, hanging around. Might be worth your while. Right, I'll go and raid Gabby's toy box. How does Buckaroo grab you?
She's not subtle, is she?
That's the surprise party confirmed.
I know it's normally the big bloke who says it, but this is another fine mess you've gotten us into.
I won't take up much of your time. It's just Grandpa thought you might need help.
I heard that you granted Dell some compassionate leave.
Mind, you could give Betty a run for her money in the eavesdropping stakes, you tinker.
I haven't got a lot of experience, but I learn fast.
I suppose we could use somebody sparky and trustworthy. Can you start tomorrow?
Brilliant! When do I get paid?
She's not backwards and coming forwards. How does Friday afternoon sound, cash in hand? I won't tell if you don't.
You're right. If I don't go, it will look like a care. I'll show Ivan. As far as I'm concerned, he can swing.
Would that be the both ways?
You know that wasn't the problem. The fact that he used me is.
Did you not use him?
Of course. But I didn't dump him.
Yeah, but you would have done when something better came along.
Oh, thank God you're still here. I thought I could think myself round this, but I can't.
Hey, come here.
I keep telling myself that Alice is better off, but I'm going to miss her so much.
I'll see you there.
Well, I can stay. Make us all a drink.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about Ivan. He's probably trying to avoid you and all.
Just keep smiling.
1,
passport safely returned. I must confess, I fibbed about the cabinet.
Yeah, we had to get you here somehow.
Quite a clever little wheeze, wasn't it?
Right, what are you having?
Wine or beer?
I'm sorry about this, just...
That's all right. It's quite sweet that everyone thought about us.
Oh, that's lovely.
What we'd like to see is a heartfelt bon voyage to Simon and Ivan.
Emmerdale may never recover from the loss.
Oh, come on, Tony.
Don't make a scene.
I wasn't going to, till I saw you canoodling with Loverboy over there. You were going to leave me without so much as a tarara. See you later.
What happened to forgetting about conversations? I've said I'm sorry for upsetting you.
Well, here's to the losers, because that's how you two are going to be remembered round here, isn't it?
Yeah, just ignore her.
She's looking for a slapping.
Yeah, I'm not the only one.
Oh, for God's sake, Tony.
And you can stay out my face too.
Simon, you're anything but a loser. Deep down, you're still a young man with ideas and drive. I don't need to be patronised by you. I'm perfectly aware of my attributes. I'm also aware that 2 years ago, the lad that they called Smiler down the Whitby Fish Market has almost completely forgotten the meaning of the word. That's 2 years of living here. 2 years of knowing you. Now, look, I arranged this gathering so that we could let bygones be bygones.
Let's just go, eh?
I might have known that you were behind it. A glass of lukewarm wine, that's very generous. Oh, and that's the reason it just turned itself into a slapping fest. Everything you go near has a funny habit of going bad, doesn't it? Well, I can feel my old self stirring now that I'm leaving. Before I go, I'd like to take charge of the celebrations myself. So, champagne all round, Paul, please.
Is anyone going to say a few words?
Me dad and me. I don't know where to start. So much I want to say.
Are you sure you'll be up to it?
I have to be.
Alice would understand if you weren't.
So she gave us the strength to get through anything.
The funeral could be harder than you imagine. Even when you know someone is going to die, it's still a shock when they do. 1 minute they're just no longer there.
That's why I'm happy Alice died like she did. What if she'd gone when we were out? I'd never have got over it. Doing it her way meant we knew what were happening. We were together. I could keep telling her how much I loved her, right until she went to sleep.
Oh, I'm going to be hiccuping all night, but who cares?
Oh, no, I shouldn't.
Cast caution to the wind. Hey, aside from seeing the lads off, you're celebrating an end to Sandy Smalls drying in front of your fire.
Oh, well, there is that. Oh, it's such a blessed relief.
Drop of fears, Dad?
No, I'm quite happy with the wine, thank you. This wasn't just the cheap house stuff.
Well, that's everyone, Simon.
Not every day I get greeted like this.
It's for Simon and Ivan.
I've just seen him outside.
I'll just put all this on your bill then, shall I, Dad?
So long to the village of the damned. So, we're hitching to the airport then?
Aye, why not? Might as well start out in style. Now, we'll be on a beach before you know it, entertaining a couple of raven-haired Latinos.
Mm-hmm. And you can decide whether you want yours with 5 o'clock shadow when we get there.
You said Alice died in her own way. What did you mean?
Medicine don't take all pain away, you know. It weren't right, her suffering. She's given me so much. Samson. More love than anyone deserves. Never mind me. I'd always help her however I could. It's what you do when someone's made your life. Thanks for everything, Ashley. The funeral's going to be a proper day to remember. I know it.